Hello ladies and gents, just tweeting again with some more gameplay commentary. So in my previous video I talked about the changes in the MVM scene, the changes to the upgrades, the fact that 2 new maps have been added, Manhattan and Wattenberg, and the changes to the medic in the MVM. Now I will cover some of the weapon changes in this update. So you got the mana changes, for example to the Liberty Launcher, which now reduces damage from rocket gems like the gunboats do. But the major ones are probably one, the Amputator, which before the patch used to be a straight upgrade from the Bone Saw, the standard melee weapon, because of the taunt. If you don't know, the taunt that the Amputator has makes you heal your team members around you, which is useful for quickly healing your teammates if there are like 5 people around you waiting for heals. Now they added a 20% damage decrease, which is definitely noticeable. But on the other hand, they added 3 health a second on this item, which I imagine in some situations able to save your life. For example, if your pyro has set you on fire, or being able to regenerate health more quickly after combat. However, if you use this weapon, if you have this weapon out, you can't heal other people and gain Uber at the same time. Maybe you could use the taunt for that. Taunt and regenerate at the same time. Anyways, the second change is to the Baby's Face Blaster, the BFB. If you don't know what this weapon does, it reduces your speed, but if you do damage, you will get a boost, which increases your movement speed. But the problem that I had with this weapon, and probably a lot of others had with this weapon as well, is the fact that even though you are faster, you move faster, it actually restricted your movement speeds more than it helped you, since if you jump, you'd lose all your boost. And also your base movement speed when you were using this weapon was pretty much as low as heavy. Now heavy can kinda deal with that, because he has 300 health. Scout doesn't, so it's harder for you to avoid attacks if you are slower, plus the fact that you only have like 125 health makes you very vulnerable, so jumping would be very punishing. What they did to it now is they made the weapon much less punishing. When you jump, if you jump one time, just regularly jump, you don't lose any boost at all. If you double jump, you will only lose a part of your boost meter, not all of it. And the movement speed penalty, the base movement speed you have when using this weapon, is now only... The movement speed decrease is now only 10%, which is about as fast as a sniper, I think. So overall it's less punishing to use this weapon now, and no longer restricts your movement speed in such a way you don't want to use this weapon at all. To compensate, however, the positive stat changes, they reduce the clip size to 4 shots instead of 6, which I think is a fair change, and I'll be honest, I will from now on actually use this item, and I love the changes. I think overall, even though Valve isn't really adding new weapons to the game for now, they haven't been for like, I think it's about a year even now, they seem to try and make you use all of the weapons that are available now, that are present, by making them more viable. Instead, where before you would try out a new weapon, you would find out that the downsides of the new weapon are too great, and you would never use the weapon again. So I say making the weapons better in use is beneficial for the player. Anyways, this was a little talk about the weapon changes. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care.